I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video we will explore some laws of exponents. It is kind of a practice test for you. You can pause the video, copy the question, solve, and then look into my solution. The question here is evaluate each of the following. So these are three expressions. First one is 7 times 7 to the power of minus 1 to the power of minus 2 divided by 7 to the power of minus 1. Then we have minus 2 squared to the power of 3 divided by 2 to the power of minus 4, and here we have 2 to the power of minus 2 plus 2 to the power of minus 1 plus 2 to the power of 0. So you can solve, rather evaluate these expressions and then check your answer. Let us see how to do them. First one is 7 times 7 to the power of minus 1 to the power of minus 2 divided by 7 to the power of minus 1. Let us do inside the bracket first. Whenever you multiply exponents with same base, then the rule is add them up. So if nothing is written on the top, it is 1. So let me show you. It is 1 plus minus 1. So add them up. That is the rule, right? So when you multiply with the same base, add them up. Right? So that is the rule which we apply. And so we've done the first step. Now 1 plus minus 1 is 0. So what we get here is 7 to the power of 0 to the power of minus 2 divided by 7 to the power of minus 1. At this stage, we can actually apply the power rule to open this bracket. So power rule will be minus 2 times 0. Now you know minus 2 times 0 will be 0. So what we get here is 7 to the power of 0. Anything times 0 is 0 divided by 7 to the power of minus 1. Now, do you know what is anything to the power of 0? It is just 1, right? So it is 1. And when we have reciprocals, 7 to the power of minus 1, it should be written as a reciprocal, right? So in first step, I'll write this as 7 to the power of 0 as 1 over 7 to the power of minus 1 will be written as 1 over, so 1 divided by 7. So when you do 1 divided by 1 over 7, what do you get? You get your result as 7, right? So that is what it comes to when you evaluate the given expression, right? So let's go through it. 7 times 7, same base, add them up, we get 0. 0 times minus 2 is again 0. Anything to the power of 0 is 1, so get 1 here. Now the denominator was 7 to the power of minus 1. Negative will make it reciprocal, so this 7 comes on the top, and therefore we are left with 7, right? So the answer is 7 for the first one. Let us do the next one now. Minus 2 square, then cube, and then we'll divide by 2 to the power of minus 4. So minus 2 square. So minus is not squared, only 2 is squared. So what we get here is 2 square is 4, minus remains, right? Minus 4 cube, and here we have divided by, and here we have divided by 2 to the power of minus 4. Now minus 4 cube, when you cube negative, you always get negative, so it is negative 4 cube, that is what you get, right? Now we are dividing by 2 to the power of minus 4. That really means it is 1 over 2 to the power of 4. Negative here means reciprocal, right? So that is how you will write it. Now it is minus 4 cube. Division is reciprocal of multiplication. So you could write this as times 2 to the power of 4. Now minus 4 cube, you can use the calculator and get the answer. Minus 4 cube is 64. And 2 to the power of 4 is 16. So you can multiply 64 and 16 to get the answer, right? So it is minus 64. So I'll just do 64 times 16 to get the answer, which is 1024, right? Which is 1024 with a negative sign. You get it? So that is how we could answer this particular question. Now there is an alternate way of doing it also. we have all these bases with 2, right? So if we maintain the base instead of converting it to 4, it may become simpler for us, right? So let me show you the alternate method. So at this stage, we can multiply by 3, right? We can open this up. So 3 times 2 is 6. So what we get here is we get minus 2 to the power of 3 times 2 is 6 divided by 2 to the power of minus 4. Now when you divide, you have to subtract the exponents. We'll keep this minus separate. So think about 2 to the power of 6 divided by 2 to the power of minus 4. So this minus is outside. So you get 2 to the power of 6. Division means minus of minus 4, right? So that gives you minus 2 to the power of 6 plus 4, which is 10, right? Minus 2 to the power of 10 is 1024. So that is alternate way of solving this equation, which at times is a preferred way also, right? So whenever you're working with exponents, try to maintain the same base. It helps. So that is much simpler than the method which we followed earlier, right? I hope you appreciate it. Now let us look into the last third question. Now in this particular case, what do you notice? We do not have multiplication, we have addition. Do you see that? These are additions. So do not apply the product rule or other rules, correct? Now here this is kind of fraction. 2 to the power of minus 2, minus is reciprocal, could be written as 1 over 2 square. Plus 2 to the power of minus 1 is 1 over 2. And anything to the power of 0 is 1. So what you get really is fractions to add up, right? So we have 1 over 4 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. That is what we get. Now we can take a common denominator of 4 and add them up. So to make it 4, we have to multiply by 2. To make this 4, I have to multiply by 4. So 4, 2, 6, and 7. We get 7 over 4 as our answer, right? So that is how we can solve such expressions involving exponents. So we have integer exponents in this particular case, and I hope you understand fairly well how to solve such expressions. Thank you and all the best.